There's a place on this earth where the streets themselves seem to know they're being watched, where every wall is polished, every light is golden, and every sound that echoes off the buildings was built by hand, by obsession, by people who refuse to accept an ordinary life.
If I called you tonight, would it feel the same?
Welcome to Monaco. 2 square kilometers, that's all it is, smaller than most airports. And yet, inside these 2 square kilometers sits more raw ambition than entire countries 10,000 times its size. No income tax, no excuses, no ceiling. This is a nation built on one simple idea, that if you remove the limits, people will show you exactly how far they're willing to go.
If only for a moment. I've been up since 3, scrolling back where we used to be. Half truths in this late night chat, both of us knowing what a life at.
And nowhere is that more visible than right here, on these streets, in these machines. Listen to that.
Take me back to the start, before the quiet endless sky.
That sound isn't just an engine. That's the sound of a decision someone made years ago, to stop waiting, to stop wishing, and to start building. Ferrari doesn't build cars for people who want to blend in. Every curve, every line, every sound from that engine was designed for one purpose, to remind you that comfort was never the goal. Ferrari is what happens when obsession is given a body.
If only for a moment. If only for a moment.
And then there's this. Lamborghini doesn't ask permission. It doesn't tiptoe into a room. It kicks the door down and dares you to look away. This is aggression engineered. This is what it sounds like when someone decides they're done being ignored.
And your hands found warm. Take me back to the start. If only for a moment.
But not everyone here needs to shout to be heard. Rolls-Royce moves differently. Bentley moves differently. They don't chase attention. Attention chases them. This is the sound of quiet confidence, the kind that isn't rushed, isn't desperate, isn't trying to prove anything to anyone. Because when you've already arrived, you don't need to announce it. You just glide.
Was easy to use, so call my time.
And then there are the ones that stop entire streets. Bugatti, Pagani, the hypercars that aren't simply purchased, they're earned, waited for, fought for. These are cars built for the handful of people on this planet who looked at impossible and decided that word simply didn't apply to them. Every single one of these cars tells the same story, just in a different accent. They all say, I didn't wait for permission. I didn't wait for the right moment. I built the moment myself. Because that's what this city actually is. Monaco isn't really about the yachts in the harbor, or the chandeliers inside that casino, or even these cars gliding past you right now. Monaco is a mirror. It reflects exactly what obsession looks like when it's given enough time to compound. It shows you what happens when someone refuses again and again to settle. Somewhere behind every single one of these cars is a version of that person's life you never got to see. The version where they worked while everyone else was asleep. The version where they said no to comfort so they could say yes to something bigger. The version where they were laughed at, doubted, underestimated, and used every bit of that as fuel instead of becoming an excuse. Nobody arrives in Monaco by accident. Every single door that opens on this street was a decision made long before tonight. So when you watch these cars pull away from a red light, don't just watch the paint or the price tag or the horsepower. Watch the mindset underneath it. Because somewhere, right now, while you're watching this video, someone else is working. Someone else is choosing discipline over comfort. Someone else is building, quietly, relentlessly, toward a life that doesn't exist yet, but will. That could be you. Not because of luck, not because of some shortcut, but because you decided, starting today, that ordinary was no longer an option. Dream in horsepower, think in first gear, and never, ever idle. Monaco doesn't create winners, it reveals them. And one day, it might just reveal you. If this video pushed you, motivated you, or reminded you why you're grinding in the first place, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, tap the like, and drop a comment telling me which car in this video hit different for you. This is News Torrent 2.0, and there's a lot more coming. More cars, more cities, more stories like this one. So make sure you're subscribed, because you don't want to miss the next one. I'll see you there.